I have to sacrifice myself. This is my calling for sure. And I have tough skin. You know, my skin is tough. That's what God gifted me to be a battle rapper. I'm responsible for my own actions, but you know, I'm just saying that was the pressure.
To the criminal justice world, I do believe that a lot of people, they take that job on for job security and, they want to make it home every day to their families, right? So the final straw is you getting arrested. But prior to that, it's you, one, opening up the liquor store, two, your partner telling you, like, hey, you have a problem.
I mean, people around me were starting to tell me.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Anything that maybe like with your career you started doing?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me
Not
that.
caring about my battles, really. Preparing for them. You know, like I always had on my battles, even though I did drink and I always use like e-pills and right?
Mm-hmm.
From when they were popular. So imagine that, right? I'm doing that. I was always doing that all the time. I didn't go to cocaine until recently.
So it's all a progression, right?
Yeah.
Alcohol, pills, heavier drugs.
Yeah, because I started to get more money.
Yeah.
That's the weird part, right? It's like the more successful you got, or I got, you start to meet more people and be in these environments, and then it's way more normalized.
Absolutely.
And it's like, so when we in the hood and we like, oh no, like they, in the hood it's like the bad thing, cocaine, right?
Of course.
But then when you get to the echelon,
it's what you got to do.
And the money,
yeah.
And you see like this is where all the successful people are at, and the people that you want to be. Why am I listening to the hood? These the rich, and all they doing is this shit.
Yeah, because
it's like they looking at me like,
how could you not?
Yeah, and I'm responsible for my own actions, but I'm just saying that was the pressure of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is what these people that got the money, I want to be successful with. I might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't able to function.
Yeah.
But I always would be able to in the beginning. It was light, like, you know what I mean? And then I could stop with my battles and stuff like that. And then it started to become, I would just kid myself. And I'd be like, no, I could still write the rap and do it.
And no one's gonna know.
Nobody gonna know.
Yeah.
Nobody.
They
and
won't notice.
Then people started to question how good I battle rap.
Ooh. So your craft.
That started that. Yeah, people started to question, and I would look at myself and be like, yo, that's really not me. It's really not me.
Yeah.
But how do I just blurt out what I'm going through?
Yeah.
But I needed that. I need the world. I'm just supposed to connect with the world. I'm supposed to connect with everyone in the world. I'm supposed to change the world.
That's right.
I know that. I'm supposed to change the world. And the world is supposed to see me this way.
Yeah.
I was trying to get myself to make it to where everything was like good.
Yeah.
That. Everything ain't good. We humans first. We're having a human experience.
That's right.
Right? We're having a human experience. We're all a part of each other, so everybody, we need each other. Somebody's going through this, guaranteed. This is not nothing new under the sun.
Absolutely.
So I have to be the sacrifice. I have to sacrifice myself. This is my calling for sure. For sure. And I have tough skin. My skin is tough. That's what God gifted me to be a battle rapper. Right? To be able to have this skin, to develop, this is how he does his work.
This is how he makes you greater.
This is how he does his work.
That's right.
Develop this tough skin, all written battle rap. Now, to go into the next evolution, my next
Yeah.
progression.
It's so interesting because when I think about, you just said something so important. We only think about like the good parts of our lives and we want to black out all the bad things. And I did kind of mention that earlier, about like, you know, we are all having human experiences, and when we prepare ourselves for those things that can come with being a human being, those negative things that can come with being a human being, when relationships fail, when you lose a job, when people talk bad about you, when people criticize you, you know, when you think about all those things and you embrace it and you don't run from it,
Yeah.
I think that's when you do evolve.
You have to. You have to face it. You have to face it. Your running is gonna do nothing. You're gonna turn around, it's gonna be right there.
It's going to be right there.
It's gonna be right there.
When I think about like your progress and your method of recovery right now, because you're in recovery,
Yeah.
how are you taking care of yourself? How does Mook maintain like a well-rounded, like that inner peace?
God. That's it. God, every morning, every night, I just ask for strength from my creator, strength. And I'm really not sure how I'm doing it. I just know I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
That's it.
You don't want to be destructive.
I don't want to do that. And as long as my heart is pure, my heart is in the right place, my mind is focused, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
It's so crazy that you say your heart is pure, because out of everything that you've been through, I would imagine that it would be so hard to maintain a pure heart. But that shows your strength.
Yeah, my heart is pure. I'm a very compassionate individual. I'm very forgiving. I'm
Good.
very empathetic.
Good.
So I pain when people pain as well. And that's why alcohol and drugs was helping me not care about nothing else.
Because you're an empath. So if you're around certain things,
Yeah, I know,
impacts you.
but I know I was creating the pain.
How so? Give me an instance.
Just using drugs and it went from not hiding. It went from trying to hide it to not even caring about it at all. People seeing or knowing on, you know what I mean? Stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like,
Yeah.
I was always proud. So when it started making me feel like I gotta hide or try to hide, that was confusing me. It was like, nah, this ain't me. Like, everything I do is cool. Whatever it is, like, I don't care. So I'm never feel ashamed to do nothing. When I say I stand on it. When I do I stand on it.
But for some reason,
this was making me
Interesting.
still not want to, like, and I'm like, this ain't me. That was taking me morally away from who the I really am. Like I could be able to tell you this, but that's why I could tell you now because I'm me now. So I could tell you what I went through. I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
But I cared before. That's when it changed me. You understand? It was like, oh, whoa. I don't like this feeling. I don't give a about niggas. Like, I'm anointed. I'm chosen.
That's right.
You know?
Now that you have gone through this, talk to me about
Still going through it. Fight. It's every day I leave the door. That mother like, yeah, where you at? You waiting? That disease is right, nigga. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. It's waiting.
Still waiting.
Yeah. I see that every day. Like, what's good?
Wow.
You good? Chill the out.
Wow.
That's what I do.
That's really how it feels.
Yeah, because he there. Something try to go wrong, that nigga like, she told you, they don't really with you. Let's go to this liquor store and see what's going on here. Like, that's what they try to do. But my ego, right? I'm a battle rapper, so God made this happen. So I love this nigga up.
Mm.
Excuse all my bad language, but this is how I feel about this disease. I love when it look at me and try to do that because I'm a battle rapper, so play with me.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep you now. The more you try to want me to do something, I'm going. People want to ask you, "Yo, you drink it?" Nah, I'm good. Here, you good? Nah, I'm good. Oh, you don't want to be around? I could be right around this. I could look right at this. You want here? You want chill? I could do all of that. Ain't nothing. I could. You understand?
Yes.
It's not tempting me to want nothing. I could look at you and know that you right there and you pissed.
You said it impacts you every single day. When I think about that, I think about like just being a Black man in New York and having to deal with so many layers of like toxicity.
Yeah, I don't know what toxicity is because
I feel like there's a lot out there. I mean, you step out your house and then you have to constantly prove yourself.
Yeah. That's why God made me a battle rapper. I'm telling you, God, he does it. He does it so, like, the blessings in disguise and how he does it, his humor or her humor. I think God may be a woman.
Good. I'm glad you said that. Shout out to your daughter and your wife and your mother.
Yeah. I think God may be a woman.
So you can recognize that.
but I don't want to get it all spilling off. But the humor is like it's incredible because I'm a battle rapper. All of these attributes prepare me to go fight for this fight.
And win it.
And win it.
And win it. Talk to me about your experience with the...
Orally, to be able to go speak in front of people, for people to... you understand? All of these attributes God given me, just shaping this path.
Which I love and I recognize.
And I love this lighting. I love this...
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Really nice.
Appreciate you.
This is ascendance. For sure.
So my other question to you is, talk to me about your criminal justice experience.
My heart almost dropped. I thought you was about to say, talking about criminal, but I was about to say, wait a minute. Excuse me? Say that again.
Criminal justice experience. So, being from Harlem, always having to interact with, officers and just how has that been for you? Because I work in the criminal justice field too.
Yeah.
And it always makes me sad because there's layers to it. But
yeah, and there it is. There it is. Criminal justice. Just look at those words.
I know they don't
together.
Go together. Yeah.
But they do go together.
They do go together.
It's criminal justice. That's it. The justice is criminal. Bottom line. So another reason to be desensitized, how we walk around, how we interact. Like my wife or any of my family know, and when in police, the presence of police, it's a battle because they like, please, John, and like they don't want me to say anything because they know my respect or tolerance, pardon me, for them, for most of them, is nil. It's because of what I've seen.
And that's what it is.
And, I've been able to discern, though, right, who's who. Because all police aren't bad.
No, they're not.
Friends that are police officers.
That's right.
That are some of the realest you're going to know.
And that's what I wanted to highlight. Like, a lot of these folks are just, wearing a badge, but, there are people beneath that badge. And so they're there to do a job. And,
right. You have to know the certain types of people that you're dealing with in that badge.
The characters,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like everybody you go to a school, everybody wear a uniform, right? But you still have your Gothics. Even though we have the same uniform, you still have these groups. So we all wear this badge, but there's a certain group of them you have to be able to recognize. Right? And I recognize
Mm.
those.
Your
Them.
discernment speaks
Yeah,
to
my
you.
discernment is absolutely on point on something.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that. When it comes down to the criminal justice world, I do believe that a lot of people, they take that job on for job security and, they want to make it home every day to their families, right? But then there are folks that really are adamant about criminalizing people. Whether that person actually did something wrong or not is another story. But my experience has been a lot of people are just in that role to get a paycheck.
Yeah.
There are few that it's a
The cogs in
power.
this machine.
It's that power thing. It just makes them feel so,
The countries are machines.
Mm.
We are all cogs.
Mm.
And if you look at the cogs in other countries, how they operate, their machines are running much better.
Yeah.
Like I have friends that are from the Middle East that say they feel sorry for me
Yeah,
living here.
absolutely.
You know, they're
100%.
yeah. So, but that is because we need to help each other, one another, right? We need to start doing work to help the next person, right? Because then if one person just helped the next person,
It'll be so much better.
if just one time you just help somebody else and everybody has that same mindset for something, this machine will run way more efficiently.
Exactly. Because we look out for each other.
Right.